Today we will cover these three topics. The first one is correlation. I will just recap what we have done for the last 2 3 days. So I will do that just recap. The second thing is I will give an introduction to another tool. Till now we have seen web tools, right? So this is a different website where we can practice our scripts, recording, enhancing the scripts, all the things. So this is one more demo website, so where we can do our practice. The third topic I can cover is the page validation. See, I told you, right? So we have replayed the script. We got the status message as successful, no, without any errors, but it is not reflecting in the application, right? Correct. The flight is not booked in the application. In the sense, the script is showing the page is verified or page is correct, but why it is not reflecting in the application, that we can see. So we need to put page validation, then only it will be verified. Okay, so first open the LoadRunner tool, select a new script. Okay, select the web HTTP HTML protocol, because our web tools is an web HTTP HTML based protocol. Okay, web tools, start the server, minimize this one. Okay, so flight booking. See, I am not following the naming conventions. You should follow, right? So I told you this. For example, let us take this is scenario 2. SNO2. This is scenario 2. So like this, you have to create the naming conventions for each and every script. Okay, then start create. Okay, once you create the script, it will create us three actions: vUser init, action, and vUser end. So I told you what is vUser init, vUser init, and vUser end. Whatever the script you have recorded in these two actions, it will record, it will replay only for one time. So whatever the script in action part only, it will iterate for the number of iterations you want to iterate the script. So you have to go to runtime settings. The first one is run logic. If you click on run logic, if you want to iterate the script for 10 times, see, if you press 10, only the run, which is action, this action is iterating for 10 times, but vUser init and vUser end is having only for iterating for one time. So what is the importance of vUser init and vUser end? I told you, right? So usually login and logout is recorded in vUser init and vUser end. The remaining flight booking action, the canceling the flights, booking different number of flights and number of flights, all these actions will be recorded. And if you want to iterate for number of times, you have to record in the action part. So before that, I will cover the recording options, the important recording options. Okay, if you click on this, icon, you will get the recording options. If you click on these recording options, the first one, recording. So basically we have two types of recording: HTML based recording and URL based recording. What is the difference between HTML based recording and URL based recording means? See, go to developer tools. Okay, if you check the developer tools, for every user action, see, I will click Jojo. Bean is a username and password. If I click on login, if you check in developer tools, network, see, I have just clicked on login only. If you see how many number of resources are there which are associated with that login request, see, 1, 2, see, 7 requests are there. I just clicked only login, but there are 7 requests which are associated with it. So if you record the script in URL mode, for each and every request, it will create a separate request. For each and every resource, it will create a separate request. Okay, which is unnecessary when it comes to the performance testing. But if it is client is specifically want to know, I just want to know the itinerary image, GIF, right? This is an image. You can see the preview also. This is itinerary button. So I just want to know what is the time taken by the itinerary button to display on the page. If he is specific to flights, what is the time taken to display the button, sign off button. What is the time taken to display the sign off button? If the client is specific about each and every resource, then definitely we have to record in URL mode. But 99% of times we usually record the script in HTML mode only. So see, I will clear this. I just click on flights button. I have done only one user action. What is the user action here? Click on flights button is the user action. But if you check, along with that user action, see, there are multiple resources associated with that user action. Welcome, navigation, reservation, itinerary button, in-flight, sign off, home button. See, there are 1, 2, 8 requests. There are 8 requests associated to that action. Okay. Okay, so usually 99% of times we go with by HTML based recording, and also we go with the second option and third option. This is the first important setting you have to remember. Okay, script basically C only. Web2s is not a JavaScript, it's a C script. Okay, select C, check this box. Protocols, it is a web HTTP protocol. Code generation log, configuration, no need to change anything here. Rules, no need to change. Advanced, only these two checks. If it is required, you can check, but at this point of time, don't worry about the remaining all settings. This is enough. Mapping and filtering, I told you, right? You have to select the third option. If the script is not recording, if the script is not recording with the option number 1, socket level data, WinNet level data, so then by default blindly you can go with the third option. Check the script is whether the script is recording or not. Okay, that's all. These are the important settings you have to take care of. Once you have click on OK, every time you have to select, you have to save the script. See, I will increase this. Okay, see, save. If you won't save, it won't reflect it. You have every time you have to save these settings. Okay, okay. So that is the recording settings. Now start recording. Hit the start recording button. Okay. Hit the start recording button, select the browser, select the application you want to record, URL of the application. Okay, hit the start recording. It will automatically opens the browser and it will navigate to the page. It will automatically navigate to the page. And one more thing, you have to observe these recording events. When these recording events are increasing means, then only you should understand that the script is recording. If the recording events not increasing, then you can easily identify the script is not recording. You can stop the recording and change the settings, change the recording settings. Now there is no issue, the events are increasing. So yeah, now what I have to do, I have to you enter the username and password. So before hitting the login transaction, before hitting this login button, what I have to do, I told you, right? So insert a transaction. Insert the transaction. What is the importance of transaction, please? What is the importance of inserting a transaction? Yes, correct. If you want to get the response time for a specific request, you need to insert the transaction. Okay. Now after inserting the transaction, then you have to do the transaction. Click on login. Yes, login done. Then end the transaction. Now what you are doing? Book flight. Click on flight button. Insert the transaction. Insert the transaction. Then click the flight button. Okay. End the transaction after doing this. Next, what is the next transaction name? Enter user details. Okay. Insert the transaction, paste it, enter user details, click OK. Enter the details. Oh, it is not user details, flight details, right? It's okay. Okay. Click on continue. Stop the transaction. Find the flight. Find the flight. Yes, find the flight. Select the flight number 2. Okay. End the transaction. Before doing the transaction only, you have to insert the transaction. Enter the payment details. Now I am entering the payment details, right? Okay. Click on OK. Now enter the payment details. Okay, got it right? Before entering the doing the transaction, you have to insert the transaction. End the transaction. Next, what is the transaction name? Click on itinerary. If you want to click on itinerary, check the itinerary. Okay, click on itinerary button. Yes, my flight is booked. I verified that my flight has been booked. End the transaction. And what is the last transaction name? Sign off. Okay. Insert the transaction. Click on OK. Then click on sign off button. End the transaction. Stop recording. If you stop the recording, Vusion will automatically create a script for you. Okay, what you have to do now? Is there any unwanted requests are there? You have to exclude those unwanted requests. This is our main URL. This is my domain. So 127.0.0.1. This is my main URL. The remaining URLs you have to uncheck and click on regenerate. Click on yes. It will automatically removes the unwanted request and it will create a script for us. Okay. Okay. If you found everything is fine, close the recording report. Go to the script. Yeah. This is your script. This is your yeah, please. Hmm. I will tell you. Go to snapshots. Which request? This is a reservation. Page view. Payment details. Yeah, this is my payment details. Okay. It is showing the invoice. Yes. Oh, okay. 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 No, no. See, the transaction name you are giving, not the script is generating. This is actually this is invoice only. So during invoice, you are entering the payment details. Okay, you are naming this as a payment details. Okay, this is actually generate invoice. We are providing these payment details. Okay, this is not a standard name. This is our for our reference. This is we are providing. Okay. No, 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 no. This is the okay, okay. That page you want to see. This page, right? That is the above request. This is the above request. If you yeah, this is the above request. Okay. Okay. Yes, yes, yeah. Find flight. Okay, we are providing the wrong naming conventions. Okay. Yeah, this is our user-defined name, so you can provide it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, yeah. So you can check it. So this is find flight, right? The transaction name is enter user details. Okay, we are providing the wrong conventions. This is actually the find flight request. So this is actually the payment details request. This one is invoice request. After invoice, yeah, we have clicked on itinerary button, right? So this is the itinerary button, and this is yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm, correct, correct, correct. Yeah, we have to provide, we have to check, and we have to rename it carefully. Yeah, yeah, yeah. LR in the LR in the sense load runner. It is a load runner function. LR start transaction is a LR function, and LR end trans. This is function which starts with web is a web function. We have multiple functions. C functions are there, other functions are there, web functions are there. Okay, we will discuss that functions when it comes. So till now, not yeah, okay. Then what we have to do? So I will go to the page. You can click on itinerary. I will cancel all the flights. Now I will replay the script. If I replay the script, what it has to do? It has to book a flight. Yeah. Now tell me, will the flight is booked or not? Yes. Please tell me. Answer me. Will flight will be booked or not? No. Why? The flight is not booked. Why? What happened? Yeah, we didn't did the correlation because this is a dynamic value. We are passing the same dynamic value which is recorded while recording. This is the dynamic value while recording. This is a user session value while recording, right? So okay, while replay you should not pass the same value. Okay, this value comes from the previous response. You have to identify from which response it is coming. From that response you have to capture this dynamic value and you have to replace this dynamic value with a new value every time. Okay, for that what we are doing, we are doing correlation. That is the concept called correlation. How we are doing? These are steps. First you have to identify the dynamic value. How to identify the dynamic value? I told you, right? How to identify the dynamic values in the script. Record the script 2 times. Go to text compare website. Record the script, same script 2 times. Copy the first script in the left side, second script in the right side. Click on compare. It will automatically shows the difference values between script 1 and script 2, so that you can easily identify the dynamic values. It's just a practice, but while go on practicing, you will easily identify the dynamic values. You go on. Okay. So what is the first step? After identifying the dynamic value, copy the dynamic value. What we have to do? Click on Control F. Yes. Copy the dynamic value. Do Control F. Select snapshots. Click Find All. Okay. Go to the script. Copy the dynamic value. Click Control F. Copy here. Uncheck this. Uncheck this two. Click Find All. Check these 2 points and click on Find All. If you do Find All, which occurrence you have to select? Record response body. See, here also we have record response body somewhere, but which one you have to take? Here also I have record response body. Here also I have record response body. But which I have to consider? Which one I have to consider? First one, first occurrence. This is the first occurrence. When you compare it to this one, this is the first occurrence I have to compare. So what I have to do now? Select record response, double click on it. You have to double click on it. Double click on it. If you double click on it, you will find 2 things. Okay. See, you have to select the HTTP data. If you double click on it, you will identify 2 things. What is the first thing and what is the second thing? If you double click on this line, please observe at line number 22. It is blinking at line number 22, correct? In the sense, above this line you have to write the correlation function. Okay, that is the first thing you have to do. If you double click, see here, search results. Go to search results, double click on this line. 2 things it is happening. It is blinking where you have to write the correlation function, and also it is showing the response body. You have to copy that response body, paste it on the line. Okay, don't do it here. Better go to Notepad++, copy the line. Okay, now this is the dynamic value. So what I have to do now? You have to, what is the function? Web reg save param. First we will build the skeleton, comma, double quotes, comma, last. This is the function. What I have to write here? User session, user defined variable. So remember, the convention is C underscore control V. The C underscore the user, in the sense this is a correlation parameter. Okay, Remember, usually this is naming convention. You have to use C underscore. This is the user session. Okay. In this string, you are copying this dynamic value every time. Every time this dynamic value is copied to this string. So here what I have to write, left boundary is equal to here, right boundary is equal to. Okay. So before copying the left and right boundaries, what is the thing we have to? Before every double quotes, you have to place a backslash. Before every double quotes, you have to place a backslash. Before every double quotes, you have to place a backslash. Copy the left boundary until it requires. Until it requires. I will tell you why I mentioned until it requires. Copy the right boundary of the dynamic value, paste at the right boundary. Now copy this line where I have to write at line number 22. I have to write the correlation function at line number 22. After that, what I have to do? I have to replace the dynamic value. In place of dynamic value, I have to replace it with the LR function. Correct? Next, copy the response of the request of the dynamic value, write the correlation function, right click on the empty line, insert the new step, replace the dynamic value with LR parameter. So you have to replace this dynamic value with the name you have given. This is a user defined name. Okay, go to the dynamic value, do Control H. Okay, what is the name you want to replace? You have to replace wherever the same value is there. Wherever the same value is there, you have to replace it with this. Okay, so if you click on current script, replace all. If you click on replace all, wherever this value is there in your script, it will automatically replace with this function, with this string. Okay, so click on replace all. So it is there at 2 occurrences. It is there at 2 occurrences, so it replaced it. Okay, click on OK. So see, one occurrence is here and other occurrence is here. It will automatically replace. Okay, save the script. Sorry, yeah, double equal this. Yeah, okay, you remove this. Yeah, it is required, no problem. Sure. You save the script, go to the application, check the itinerary, no flights are booked. Now you try to replay the script. Now try to replay the script. Yeah, if you check the status of the script is passed. Now go to the application, click on itinerary, refresh the itinerary. Yes, one flight is booked. One flight is booked. Okay, so this is how we can cancel the flight. Go to the script. This time I am not doing correlation. What is the dynamic value? I am not going to do correlation. Instead of that, I am copying the original value here. Okay, I am replaying the script. If I replay the script, what is the status of the script? Script is passed. Okay, now go to the application, refresh the itinerary, but ticket has not been booked, right? But script shows it is passed, but ticket has not been booked. Why? Because we have not properly do correlation. We have not done correlation yet, but script is showing passed. But the functionality is not achieving. We are not able to book a flight. The functionality is not achieved. At this moment, what we have to do? At this moment, what we have to do means this comes into picture. What is that? Page validation. You have to validate the page. You have to validate the each and every page. If you validate, then your script will fail. without page validation. Okay, without page validation, you can't confirm the script is functionally working. See, script is passed. It means that there is no errors in the script. It doesn't mean that the script is functionally passed. What is the main function or functionality it should achieve? If I replay the script, it should book the ticket, but it is not booking the ticket. The functionality of the script is not achieved. The functionality of the script is not achieved. Okay. So for that, you have to do the page validation. So for that, you have to write the web bridge find function. What is that means? I will tell you. So click on the URL, go to output, okay, snapshot, okay. So if you click on this URL, this is the response, right? This is the response. This is the request and this is the response. Left hand side is request, right hand side is response. So okay, before all that, I will explain you in UI. If I click on this URL, it is loaded, right? How you are able to identify the page is loaded? The correct page is loaded. The correct page is loaded. Please analyze how you understand that the correct page is loaded. Okay, now I enter the username and password. I hit login button. How you can confirming that the page is correctly loaded without any functional defects? Yes, tell me. Anyone? Is this the correct response? Is this the correct response? I enter the username, password. I hit login button. Is this the correct response? This is my question. How you are saying this as a correct response? How you are saying this as a correct response? Yeah, this page is open and it is saying welcome Jojo. My name is Jojo, right? Welcome Jojo. Only by looking to this message only you can understand. See, instead of welcome Jojo, it is saying welcome welcome, what you say, welcome Biden. Okay, welcome Biden. Instead of Jojo, it says welcome Biden. It's a functionality mistake, right? Correct, right? Yes, correct. So with the help of this text message, you have to identify the functionality of the application. Okay, okay, you got it. So I am entering with Jojo being a username and password. Instead of showing welcome Jojo, if it shows some other name, it means that the functionality is not properly achieved. So what I have to do, I have to add a checkpoint like welcome Jojo. I will add a checkpoint. If welcome Jojo is there, then this transaction is pass. Otherwise, the transaction is fail. If you click on flights button, find flight should come. If find flights text is there, then only transaction is pass. Otherwise, the transaction is fail. If you click on itinerary message will come. If there is no itinerary text is there present in the page, the transaction is fail. Okay. If you click on home button, it should show welcome Jojo. Otherwise, the transaction is fail. So, based on this text validation, you are validating the request, whether the request is pass or fail. In the sense, whether the transaction is pass or fail. Okay. How to do that? We will do. So click on this request. Click on the first request. Check the response. If you go to the response, you will find some unique test. Find some unique text. Web tools is a unique test, right? Select this web tools. Right click on it. Add text check step. Okay. This is web tools. There is a name. Okay. Then you click on OK. If you click on OK, it will automatically add the thing, web bridge find function. Okay. So then go to the next request. Click on login request. Okay. Click on login request. In the response of the login request, identify some unique message. So what is the message? If I click on login request, what I have to get? Welcome message will be there. So somewhere find, you will find the welcome message. See, name, Jojo Bean, username. Likewise, you will identify the message. Okay, welcome is not there. In the response, you will find the first name, Jojo, last name. This is login only, right? Was correct. Okay. Yeah, web tools is the title. Okay, okay, fine, fine. Yeah. Yeah. See, I told you, right? One request is having multiple resources. See, this request, please observe carefully here. This request, this login request is having three resources. One, two, three resources. This login request is having three resources. One, two, three. Check here. Check all the requests. You will find some important message. Yeah, welcome. You will find, copy this welcome message. Yeah, copy this text message. You can select. I will tell you easy way, but this is little bit complex. I will tell you the easy way also. Don't worry about this. Copy welcome, add text step, click on OK. Okay, so text is welcome. Okay, now output. Scroll down. Now replay the script. Script is failed. The script is failed. Why? Because welcome not found. Please observe this carefully. Welcome not found. Why it is not found? Why it is not found? Because we have not done correlation. We are passing the old dynamic value. Because of this old dynamic value, we are not entering. You can also observe this in the snapshots. Click on this. Click on the snapshots. Split this. One side recording, other side replay. Hit the page view. See, while recording, I am getting the message welcome Jojo. But while replaying, I am not getting this message. Why? Because I am passing the old dynamic value. Okay, what I have to do now? What I have to do? I have to do correlation. Uncomment this, copy this value, paste at the correlation. Okay, now try to replay the script. The script is passed, and if you go to the application, click on itinerary, the ticket is also booked. Click on itinerary, the ticket is also booked. Okay, now you understand what is the importance of page validations. You got it right? Any doubts, please? Why? Because why the script is failed? Because the correlation has not been done. But before placing this WebBridge find function, what this WebBridge find function will do? What this WebBridge find function will do means it will search all the request headers, all it will search the payload, everything it will search for the welcome message, welcome text. It will search for the welcome text. If the welcome text is not present in the response of this request, if welcome text is not present, okay, Jojo Bean. In the response of this request, if the welcome text is not present, it will fail the transaction. It will fail the transaction. Okay, you got it? So save the script, replay the script. Click on itinerary. Flight is booked, right? Okay. Cancel the flights. Go to the script. Now we will do one thing. We will intentionally fail the script. Instead of this, where is it? C underscore user session, I will pass some dynamic value. Okay. Replay the script. The script will fail. And it shows the message like welcome text is not found. Why welcome text is not found? Because the dynamic value is wrong. The dynamic value is wrong. Now I will also comment this line. I will also comment this WebBridge find function. WebBridge find. WebBridge find in the sense it is not checking for welcome message. Now it will won't check for welcome message. It won't check for welcome message. I am passing some dynamic value. Save the script. Replay the script. Yeah, script passed. Script passed. But no tickets are booked. No tickets are booked. That is the importance of WebBridge find function. You got it? Any doubts, please? So that is why we need to do page validation. That is why we need to do page validation. This is how you have to do page validation. Now I will show you in a simple way how to do page validation. Go to file, record this once again, start recording. It will override the script. Okay. Yeah. Hit Jojo username password. Before hitting login, insert transaction. What is this? T01 underscore login. Okay. Okay. See. Welcome to the web tools site. Copy this. Insert text checkpoint. Insert text check. You will find here, right? Click this button. Yeah. Select this and click this button. It will automatically insert. Now do login. End the transaction. Select welcome. Select welcome. If you click this button, it will automatically insert for you. It will automatically insert for you. Click find flights. Find flight. Insert text. Book a flight. Continue. So flight departure. You have to select the unique text. See, earlier also we select the find flight. Now also you should not select find flight. What is the unique text in this page? What is the unique text in this page? Please tell me what is the unique text in this page? Yeah, flight departing from Denver and Frankfurt is not unique because sometimes you recorded you will select different flights, right? So then it will fail. If you select different flights, then it will fail. So you should not select Denver and Frankfurt also. Please only select the flight departing from. Click on insert. Okay. Now continue. Payment details. Click on insert. Continue. Invoice. Otherwise, this is a very good message, right? Thank you for booking web tours. Insert. Okay. Now click on itinerary. Okay. A total. Now can I select a total of 1 scheduled flights? Please tell me a total of 1 scheduled flights. Can I select this and can I check? Yeah. You should not select 1. You should not select 1 because if there are 2 flights, it will show 2. Then that time the text check will fail. So don't select 1. Select only an unique data. Yeah, otherwise you can select this Jojo Beans flight transaction summary. Can I select Jojo Beans flight transaction summary? Yes. No, because no. Yeah, you should not select Jojo Bean. If you use different username, it will fail. So please select only the flight transaction summary. Select the flight transaction summary. Hit insert text. Now hit sign off. Yeah, sign off. If you want to validate the sign off transaction, select one more text. Welcome to the web tour site. Hit sign off. Then stop recording. If you stop recording, the script will automatically give you the text checkpoints. It is simple, right? This is simple, right? Instead of identifying and doing all the things, it is very simple. So that is the reason why you should be very careful while recording. While recording, you should be very careful. Okay. While recording, what are the important things we have to do? What are the important things we have to do while recording? Yes. Insert transaction names. You should not give, yeah, insert transaction names properly. You should not you give your own transactions. Second thing, properly. In the sense, you should identify what is the transaction. So please carefully insert the transaction name. Second thing, insert comments. You should insert the comments. Okay. Yeah. What is the other thing we need to do? Yeah. Add text checkpoints. These three things you should be very, very careful. And also, while recording, be careful. You should not hit a request or URL 2 times. Okay. See, if the page is not loaded, continuously clicking the tab, you should not do that. You should wait. See, flights. For example, if the flights is, you should click only the one time. Click on continue. Wait for the application to respond. Definitely, application takes time to respond. Why here the application is responding very fast? Because it is my local application. But when it comes to the real application, or in while you are working for a real project, the application time takes to load the page. Why? Because LoadRunner is a third party tool. It is sniffing. It is called as a sniffing tool. It lies between, where it lies actually. It lies between the client and server, and continuously sniffing, observing the traffic, and it is capturing. It is a third party tool, right? So it takes time to record all the events. See, client, server. So client is sending the request and server is giving the response. So this load runner, what it is doing, it is capturing the traffic between the client and server. It is capturing the request and response. So it will take time to load the page. So wait until page is loaded. Okay. Don't hit any button or URL twice. What it happens if you hit 2 times? What it happens? Anybody? What it happens if you hit 2 times? Anyone? What it happens if you hit 2 times? No, script will be recorded, but record 2 times. It will record two requests. Same request 2 times. Unwanted, right? We need only one request, but it will record 2 times. If you hit 3 times, it will record 3 times. If you hit 10 times, it will record 10 times. Okay. Yeah, you should not do this. We have to wait until the application responds, and the agent also will be able to record the script. Yeah. Now come to the script. If you please observe, it is searching for the welcome to WebStore site. Here, it is searching for the welcome. It is searching for the find flight. It is searching for the flight departure from. It is searching for the payment details. So WebBridge find function we have inserted, right? All the WebBridge find functions will be automatically inserted. Now tell me, if I replay the script, will this script work? If I replay the script, will this script work? Will the script pass? Working is different. Script passing is different. I told you, right? Working means it should book a ticket. Yeah. Will this script pass? Why? Why this script will pass? Why this script will pass, or why this script will fail? Anyone? One reason is, if you don't do correlation, Also the script will pass, but you have entered this WebBridge find function. In this response you will not get this welcome message. Why? Because this is the old dynamic data, so the script will fail. I will replay the script. The script will fail. Why the script will fail? This text is not found in the particular response. If you double click on this line, it will automatically go to the position. Double click. Okay. In this response, I didn't find the welcome message, so the script is failed. I didn't find the welcome message in this request. In this request response. Why I didn't find the welcome message in the request for this response? To this request, I have to get some response, right? In that response message, I didn't find the welcome text. Why I didn't find the welcome text? Yes, we have not passed the new dynamic data here. We have not passed the new dynamic value here. We are passing the old dynamic value. That is the reason. Okay. For this, what you have to do? Copy the dynamic value. Otherwise, we have done it already, right? I will take that value. Yeah. This is the WebBridge find function. Copy this. Go to the script. Where I have to write? Above this request. Here I have to write. Copy this. Instead of this dynamic value, do flower brackets and copy this value. So every time if you replay the script, the new dynamic value is copied into this string. This is called LR parameter. You should call this as an LR parameter. In this LR parameter, which is a user defined parameter, this dynamic value between this left boundary and right boundary is copied in this string, and you are passing the string value here. You are passing the string value here within the flower brackets. Within flower brackets, you are passing the string value. Save the script. Now replay the script. Yes, my script is passed, and also my functionality is also achieved. Replay the script. My script is passed and functionality is also achieved. Okay. Now you can confidently say my script is functionally working. Functionally working. Okay. Script is passed in the sense it doesn't mean the script is functionally working. When only you can confirm the script is functionally working, it should reflect in the application. It should reflect. If you replay the script, it should reflect in the application. Yeah. Script is replayed. Yeah. Passed. If you refresh, ticket is booked. Ticket is booked. Okay. So see, in this request, in the response, we have welcome text. Instead of welcome, I am searching for welcome 123. Is welcome 123 appears here? Welcome 123 is there? In this page, welcome 123 is there? No, right? So if I replay the script, it fails. Why? Why it is failing? Now tell me, what is the error message I can see here? Welcome 123 not found. Correct, right? In this response, there is no welcome 123. So what is the text here? This is the text here. So that is the importance of selecting the text. You have to select the proper text. You should not use your own text like that. Okay. So you have to select the proper text. Yeah. Instead of welcome 123, if I copy this, welcome Jojo to the web tours reservation page, I will save this. Now if I replay, will this pass or fail? Will this pass or fail? Yes, it should pass. The text is there in the response. The text is there in the response. It's fail. Why? Because welcome Jojo not found. Right? Welcome comma Jojo comma. So you should not say one thing, spaces and all it won't accept. Please don't take care of this. Some special characters and those things. So what we will do, we will remove the entire message like this and we keep on the welcome. Sometimes it won't accept the full text and all. Okay. Now it passed. Okay. Otherwise, some comma, special character, don't use that things. So you uses unique word out of this entire message. What is the unique word? Welcome is a unique word. Select that unique word. That is enough. Okay. The now it is recorded. Yeah. Now I will introduce a new website. Go to this, create new script, web HTTP HTML, J yes scenario 2 underscore JPET JpetStore. I will give you the URL. Don't worry. So okay, click on recording, change the URL to JpetStore, start recording. This is your assignment for tomorrow. Wait until see page is loading, right? Why it is taking time? It is not the locally deployed application. It is coming from the web application. It is a web application. Okay. Okay. Password is J2E. Yeah. Any doubt? File, script and solution. Anyhow, I will forward the recorded session so you will identify. Uh, Create a script. It will automatically takes you to the application. I will ping you the URL. What is the URL? Why it is recorder? Okay. Control C. This is the URL. Okay. Start recording. It will take you to the URL application. Observe the recording events. Insert the transactions. Insert the checkpoint. Insert the comments. Everything. Please do it carefully. Do all the thing. Insert the username and password. Same username and password is same. Click on fish. Select goldfish. Add to cart. Proceed to checkout. Continue. Confirm the order and sign up. Okay. Stop recording. Do it after registering. First do registration with your username and password. Do it. Okay. First do registration. After registration, do this script. Record this script with your username and password. Now try to identify how many dynamic values are there in the script. How many dynamic values are there in the script, and try to replace those dynamic values. This is your task for tomorrow. Right.